Well, I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I'm a teacher. I actually teach kids with special needs. So I live a very busy life. Last August we purchased this home and we did all of the work ourselves. So we gutted the entire house. So it involved a lot of hands-on labor. I noticed pain in my right hip. Then when it left, it jumped to the other side of my body, my other hip. Stayed there for a while off and on. It wasn't anything that I couldn't bear with or, deal with. Then a week later, it jumped to my right elbow. And from there, it went to my left elbow. And pretty quickly and rapidly, it spread to every joint in my body. It was just all through my hands. And I was poked and prodded and examined by 4 different specialists, and no one could really put their finger on what was going on. It actually was to the point where it hurt to breathe, it hurt to move, couldn't pick up the phone, couldn't play with my kids, of course. It hurt to brush my daughter's hair. It hurt to pretty much do life in general. And I just began to become very alone. I felt like no one else had ever experienced what I was experiencing. Even though there were people all around me, the enemy just made me feel so alone. And I became really depressed, and I didn't want to go to work. I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I didn't feel like, being a wife, a mom, a teacher. I just wanted to lay in my bed and not move. I was getting down to the final days of the medication, and my worship leader called me about a week before, and she said, "We have the telethon at Cornerstone Television. We need you there. I need your voice." And but this particular time, just with my body issues, I told Amy, I said, "I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could even hold a microphone." But she called me like a few days before, and something just spoke to me. God said, "Be obedient. This is what you do. This is your sweet spot. Go and worship." And so I did. I went that night. And what you're seeing here is a person who looks happy, who looks like they're enjoying what they're doing, but in all reality, I was in such extreme pain. Here, my medication was going to run out the next day. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is my last day of feeling good, feeling decent. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up and not be able to move again.
Healing all means that God doesn't have special ones that He's looking to heal and other ones that He wants to remain sick.
The speaker that night on the telethon was Jonathan Shuttlesworth, and he was an evangelist from the Virginia Beach area, I believe, and he was speaking on healing. And someone mentioned to Jonathan, the issues I was having in my body, and he just, we were tired. It was 4 hours nonstop on television, and it just meant so much to me for him and the prayer workers at Cornerstone Television to come over to me and just like family, just grab a hold of me and pray for me that night. And I lifted my hands up. He was holding my hands. I remember people around me praying, and it was like instantly, the pain just totally disintegrated out of my fingertips and was gone instantly. And I just was rejoicing. I was jumping. I don't think I could have jumped high enough. It was so exciting. If anyone out there is watching this and you're going through something similar, I would just encourage you to keep seeking God. Pray without ceasing, the Bible tells us. So just keep praying and keep just believing God for your healing, because it's coming. And even though you might feel alone and you might feel like God has left you, He never leaves you and He'll never forsake you. And He's always there with you. The healing doesn't come from man. So even though Jonathan Shuttlesworth and the prayer partners at Cornerstone Television prayed with me, they were obedient to pray God's word over me. So I just am so thankful for their heart, for their dedication to people and to God, and to just keep loving people and just all over the world, just speaking God's truth and love. And I'm just so thankful that I was able to be at the right place at the right time, which was at Cornerstone Television.